Hello, everybody. Laura back again. Got Venus sitting here on the table. Hi, Venus. Oh, now I've disturbed the cat. Now she's going to wander around again until she decides to sit down in my lap, of course. Ouch. Smacked my toe. All right, Venus, here's your spot. Come here. Just don't bite me. Lay down. Okay. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, welcome to Late Night Live with Laura. Friday Late Night Live with Laura. I might have to put you out of the bedroom, huh? I mean, the room, huh? Hi, Peppermint Stitches, Susan. Oh, I don't know why these things are bugging my ears again tonight. Maybe because it's the second time I've worn them today. Hi, Vivi. Okay, you need to lay down. Come on. Come on. Hi, Who the Knitter. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I don't remember your name. I know I should know it because you won one of my stitch markers, I think. Hi, Crazy Engine Treasures. Been a while. Venus is so pretty. Well, she likes to think she is anyway. Oh, yes, you know I like you. You know I like you. Get that yucky out of your eye. Yuck. Okay, you got to lay down. Bryn Michelle. Okay. Come on. Come on. I can't even think about crocheting while she's doing this wander and rub. Well, I thought I got the stuff out of your eye, but it turns out I didn't. It's still there. Okay, now it's gone. Yay! Okay, kitten, sit down. Sit down, lay down, whatever. You're gonna get mad at me if you get up there because I'm gonna start crocheting. um, that looks right. I told you to lay down. You can't lay on the blanket because then I can't crochet. Come on, Venus. Yeah, you're welcome to go somewhere else right now. She hissed at my arm. I really could use this blanket on my feet. They're cold, but I had to take my shoes off. My feet were bugging me. And my pants were a little on the tight side. I'm like, I can't sit in my chair for 2 hours in these. So I'm usually gaming during this time or sleeping, so not usually on YouTube this late. Okay. Well, I mean, I've seen you around. Just what are the people in the chat working on? There you go. So what are we all working on? I'm working on a baby blanket. I'm on my last skein. This is yarn that I got for Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot to send a text to somebody. And if anybody would be willing to share this out, I would appreciate that. Okay, now I need to send the other text, if I can find that one. Okay. Okay, there's that and that. Not really working on anything at the moment, but have numerous whips to pick from. Yeah, I know. I decide to do the baby blanket to have something that I could get done. Really call it done. I have to go buy more yarn or make the cat's blanket. Not big enough. It's not going to be big enough to be a baby blanket. So yeah, we all have plenty of whips, or a lot of us do. There's some of us who just cannot do it. They have to do one thing at a time, and that's okay. That's okay. We are what we are. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here and maybe I'll move the computer a little closer to me. And there we go. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for coming. So, hello, Laura's Yarn Talk and Chatters. Share it out on Facebook. That's the other thing I was going to do. Thank you. Thank you. Because I was going to go do it myself. Hi, Lydia. Thank you for coming. And then I forgot what I was going to do. So, right there. Come on. And over here. Okay. Live. That button. Come on. Caught me, even though I know I pushed on that C. It caught me trying to find something that's only StreamYard worthy. Wait. Here we go. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I know what I did wrong. No, I don't. I don't understand. But that's okay. I'm going to keep trying until it works. Nope, it's not going to work. Ah! There it is. Okay, so how much did I miss? Well, I was trying to share that. You put it on my community tab. Um, Trish. Okay. Knew I used to know her name. I'm knitting on knitting needles, making a scarf. Okay. Sorry if I yawn. It's just the way it is. Okay, so love you, Venus. Why don't you go hang out somewhere else? Oh, good idea. Good idea. Go sit behind the fan. She doesn't like it when the fan's moving, though. She doesn't like it when I'm sitting here talking to myself either. I just decided to do a quick, easy moss stitch in a straight line. It really works well with this really subtle colors in this yarn. It's so cool to see one of the color the color of the next row dipping down into the color of the previous row. You can actually determine the blues from the purples, from the pinks, and the white. It's just really, I really like it. But of course, they don't make this one anymore. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to use for the rest of the yarn, or if I'm just going to finish it and call it the cat's blanket or a doll blanket. Although it's way too small for one of my dolls and way too big for the other two. So, excuse me. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but tomorrow's my last chance to get yarn at the HL on sale, that is. And that's where this one came from. I'm kind of tired too tonight. Laura, I got some not so good news today with my ears. I will need 2 hearing aids. Oh no. Oh, Lydia, I'm sorry to hear that. Read that. I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, I could tell when my ears were finally getting better because I wasn't dizzy anymore. I probably still have some stuff behind my eardrums, but I can hear just fine if you don't count the tinnitus, that is. Oh, excuse me again. Oh my gosh. Where's Rosemary to count my yawns? She's probably sleeping. I know Colleen's got the granddaughters, and she told me she was just going to get them to go to sleep, and she'd see how long that took. Sorry to hear that, Lydia. I wear hearing aids in both ears myself, but I knew I was going to lose it since I was 25. Sorry to hear that too, Trish. Um, okay. I'm just going to sit here and crochet, and I hope that everybody else works on something that they want to do and comments every now and then, because they're only 50 years old. Yeah, that, but something happened. Did they tell you what they thought it was, Lydia? Was it because of the illness, cold, whatever that thing is that a lot of people had last month? Was it because your ears were full of liquid from that? Did they tell you what they thought it was? Yeah, that's when I got mine. I just turned 52. Okay, excuse me. I mean, I went to concerts. I played music loud through my headphones, but I can still hear just fine. Of course, I have always had really, really good hearing too. So, yeah, that's okay. They think that an old ear infection that got better, that an old ear infection that got better from. Okay. So, an old ear infection that caused the damage to your ears, thus making things slowly go downhill. Yeah, it happened to my nephew. He's totally deaf in one ear. Yeah, I mean, it does happen. I mean, I only ever had one ear infection, so the fact that my ears were bugging me, that was kind of scary to me because I'd only ever had one, and I was 25 when that happened. So I'm sorry, Lydia. It's always just one more thing, isn't it? Yeah, I know it. Oops. Ah, hi, Cindy. Thanks for coming. Um, I was diagnosed with Meniere's disease when I was 25. Hearing loss is a part of it. Okay. It's not fair. No, honey, it's not. I was getting ready to lay down, but saw you on your live right now. Hi, me, Jane. Thanks for coming. It is 11:18 p.m. here right now. Yep, I got 11:19, so I get the yeah. Thanks for coming, me, Jane. Okay, I've already done that. Okay. Okay, she decided to leave. Ah, not getting my second win tonight. You can't sleep right now for some reason? All right, stand up. Make sure. Okay, shoo. I thought maybe the cat might be. yakking and I didn't want to step in it, so I wanted to know if she had or not. Sorry about that visualization. Oh, goodness me. Well, I originally started this because I wanted something to do on my Friday nights. And then then things changed. And now I don't know. I just don't know. I know. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I have the mean years as well. It sucks. I had my eardrum pierced and medically injected 3 times. Oh, medicine injected 3 times. Wow. I knew. Uh, so I helped crocheting with Leanne do her 2 year anniversary party tonight, that is. And it was actually very good. She was very happy with the way things turned out. If you are in Texas, the best doctor is in Plano. You know, I can't help it. Some nights I only get 3 to 4 hours of sleep, but I get my second wind, and so to speak, I hit my stride. I hit my nighttime hours, and there's no way I can go to sleep that early. I was bummed out that I got there late. Yeah, it's okay. But I mean, she was still pretty happy with it, with the turnout. Oh wow, me Jane. I've just suffered from the tinnitus, the vertigo, and the ringing without much medical help. They just give me pills which don't. Oh, it didn't work. They just gave me pills which didn't work. Leanne is so sweet, and I just, I don't. We had some conversations today, her and I. So, and I did my best. If you can't tell, I don't have a lot of energy today. I did my best to try and show energy on her live, and now I'm having a hard time without yawning my head off tonight on my live. So I wanted to do this with something I felt that I could share with my community. You know, I, I don't take my pill until 1 o'clock. It's kind of hard to go to sleep before that because if I miss my pill, I'll have it reeks. I'll have it breaks out. That's probably the better way to put it. Sorry to hear that, Crazy Engine Treasures. Leanne is sweet. Yes, she is. And I reminded people on her live, and I'm going to remind you all as well because I know you come here to see me, to watch me yawn, to hear me make mistakes, whatever you come here for, right? To find something to do when you can't sleep. Uh, and I mean, I picked Friday night for a reason, you know. But I'm going to remind all of you too, you know, we are a community. This is the YouTube community. This isn't just the crocheters group or the homesteaders group or the gardeners group. We are a community on our own. What times do you take your pill, as you mentioned? Uh, that is horrible. You need to go to a neuroaudiologist. Just an ENT will do nothing for you. You also will need to go on a diet, no caffeine, no salt for a year. Is that for the Meniere's? I can't even say it now. What time do I take my pills? 7171. And that doesn't count the other ones. That's just the pain pills. But I could not walk from my living room to the kitchen without falling. Oh, yeah, I understand that. I I was so dizzy with that illness that got into my ears in December, and I don't know how many times I had to sit down before I fell down. I'm watching my diet always, as I know what too much caffeine and salt do to my ears. Okay, okay. So is that more the tinnitus then? Because I don't have the vertigo. And when my ears were all messed up with that cold illness, whatever, I don't know what it was, the tinnitus was worse. Can you not change the time? Say 5 to 11, 5 to 11? Um, keep from being up till 1. The thing is, is once I hit that time at night, I can't go to sleep. I can lay down. I can turn off the lights. I can play my music. I can play my noise canceling, but I can't go to sleep. So, I mean, I'm a night person. So I could try to change it to that. I don't know. But you've got a point there, Cindy, something I hadn't truly thought about. Tinnitus is the term for hearing sounds that come from inside your body rather than from an outside source. Yes, I know. And they are, with nobody on the panel here with me, my ears are ringing like crazy, and having the hear the buds in, it's not helping. It's a drumming sound and it's horrible. That's exactly right. They call it a ringing, but it is a drumming. And you can ask your doctor about it. Yep. I've done pretty good up until December. Condition of the inner ear that causes sudden attacks of feeling like the room is spinning around you, or a ringing noise inside the ear, pressure felt deep inside the ear, and hearing loss. Okay. Okay. I knew I had heard of it before. I just couldn't remember the information. Thank you, me Jane. That helped me a lot. Had it since I was 25. They are alike but not the same. Yeah, I get that. I'm an RN, but I do not know details, so cannot really help at this point. Wish I could. It's okay, Cindy. I'm in a tunnel all the time and high pitched sound nonstop. Yep, I understand, although mine isn't a high pitch, but yeah. Oh boy, I the tunnel I definitely get, because that was the illness, of the tunnel. Made my voice sound wrong, made my head feel funny, made my ears hurt off and on. Just But my tinnitus has gone back down some in the volume, let's just put it that way. Not so much high pitch, but the volume. I've had to learn how to live with the dizziness. I was a single mom, and all of a sudden I had been dizzy. I had bad dizzy spells and fell down a lot. It scared my kids. Yeah, I bet. I'm fixing to lay down and pray for the best too. Lord help us all at this point. Ha ha. Good night, Cindy. Thanks for coming. I bet that scared you kids, Trish. So the procedure is they will pierce the eardrum with a 1 millimeter pen and inject an anti-inflammatory to dry the fluid behind the ear canal. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. I just remember that my daughter came close to having to have tubes put in her ears, and then we went in for another checkup, and the doctor's like, "Nope, we don't have to do it." Once a week for 3 weeks. Not for me. It hurts a lot. Thought it was better for about 2 years. Good, good. And that's all we can strive for, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna take this one out. Ow. My mic is in this one, so I have to leave this one on. Actually, I think there's mic in both of them, but I have to leave at least this one on or it won't work. Me, Jane, if you want to know what uh, a party was like for my channel, go back and watch the if you weren't there already, um, go back and watch the December 16th um, first anniversary, my first anniversary party. Man, we had so much fun. I gave away so many prizes. That was amazing. And I managed to get it done in 2.5 hours. Actually 2 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, I know you can't win anything, but if you weren't there and you want to see what a party was like for us, then that would have been the one. Okay, let's see. The doctor told me you will feel a bit pressure. Boy, I yelled and said, "Did you find your dictionary in hell? Pain is not pressure." And we all laughed a lot. Ah, ouch, ouch. Yeah. Oh my. It was a good it was a good night. And I think everybody had fun, not just the people who won. Oh, excuse me. Have the fan on from earlier. Turned it down. Now I've got this warm acrylic blanket in my lap and my warm house pants. They're polyester. So yeah, oh, I'm kind of getting sweaty. I was working on my project, which is going to be several videos for Wednesday, which is Wednesday's going to be my Centro videos. And then Thursday's my Mom's Old Magazine videos. Saturday, I'm supposed to be doing animal shorts, but I don't have any right now. So this doctor's the best neuroaudiologist in the country because your hearing loss is minimal, while others you may go deaf in one side. Watch the video tomorrow. I just thought you might get a kick out of it. You don't have to watch the whole thing or anything. Just go check it out. It was the best party I've had. It was the best party I've had. It was the biggest viewing I'd had on my channel since I started it. So yeah, I mean, if you weren't there, you might get a kick out of some of it. That's all I was thinking. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to come up with things to talk about sometimes. Also, for those of you who don't know this already, I do have the playlist for my husband and Blue. I think I called it John and Blue, and I put all of um, the shorts that he made with his puppet Blue for the first year anniversary. He made shorts to show. He was showing me how to make shorts and have them be different, and he was doing it with his ventriloquism. So they're really fun to watch. Your shorts flopped big time this week. Went from 10K views to 90. Yeah, I never even got to 1,000 but I did have one that was really close to 500, and that blew me away. And then the next one was pretty good too. And then they did the same thing, only not that big a drop. But yeah, they did the same thing. Went from 500 to like 24, something like that. There's some cute ones. Everybody loves the unicorn skeleton and the cat. So that was a fun one. And I got some good views on a couple of other ones too. But they just haven't been what people want lately, I guess. I mean, I thought it was cute, but having the cat watch the yarn, but I guess that one was just not. The max I've had was 65K, but I deleted the video. Wow. And now YouTube is telling us that we're gonna start getting our shorts are gonna start getting counted towards our watch hours. So if you still have it, give it some time. But if you still have it, post it again. You never know. You never know. I need to make another one. I'm not going to have one for tomorrow, but I will make another one for next week. I'm trying to get ahead so that I can take a break every now and then and not freak out and go, oh, I have to make a video tonight. I have to put it out for tomorrow. Oops. So I'm trying to get a little bit ahead. I guess is because the song Flowers from Miley Cyrus took over. Oh, huh. Okay, that's interesting. I probably don't know enough of the stories, and that's okay. Remember, everybody, if you want to come up on my panel, just send me an email to laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. I let people come up on Fridays and Tuesdays. I don't send, or I don't put my link. I don't post it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't post my link because of something that happened to Colleen. I only do short videos. I didn't know that information until now. Thank you, Laura. I record all my videos in one morning and I schedule through the week. Yeah, exactly. I read it in something that came from YouTube, so I know it's going to be taking place. I just don't know when. That the shorts are actually going to start counting towards our watch hours. I was like, oh, yay! Well, excuse me, I do 3 lives in a week. Is already counting? Very good. Okay. Um, I do 3 lives in a week too. So I got my Sunday night live, connecting with crochet with Graham and Colleen Crochets, and then I have my Tuesday afternoon, which is at 2:45, and then I have this one. Oh, well, it's not 3 in a week because I only do this twice a month now. I forgot. Ooh. It's already counting, but you need have a lot of views to count. Yeah, oh, I know that. I mean, 25 seconds or so. Yeah, I know. I get that. I only do short videos. I didn't know that. Oh, so that was Lydia's. I missed whose name that was. I just read it and didn't even see the name. Thought it was still me and Jane talking, or me, Jane, and me talking. I thought I saw somebody come in at the very beginning. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Looks like we've lost a couple of people, but that's all right. Well, don't forget our lives count too, so, Lydia. Those are still videos once the live is over. I've got stuff set up in playlists for people. Why you don't put the link up there, Afraid of Trolls? Um, Colleen used to put the link up. And one time she put it up. She looked down because she heard it go ding at her. She looked down, and the guy's nail part was at full standing height. And I missed this live too. That's the ironic thing. I missed the live completely uh, that this happened in. And then Daniel from Paw Ply Yarn, he was having issues, and I don't know what the issues were. And so he had decided that he was just going to have people email him, and then he would send the email back with the link. Okay, Jane and Lydia, that's interesting. I didn't realize that, Lydia. I see your lives pop up all the time. And so I told her what Daniel had said about how he was going to deal with the situation. And I said, I think I'd only put my link up like maybe 2 or 3 times total. And I was like, that's how I'm going to do it from now on, because I didn't want anything to happen to me like happened to her. Because if she hadn't realized it fast enough, she would have clicked that and brought that up live on her channel. Luckily, she looked down because she heard it ding to see who it was and held her composure well enough, I hear, that nobody realized what was going on her end while she got rid of him. So that is why I don't post my link. As I said, though, I have no problem letting people come up. If you want to let me know in advance, that you can come up like on Tuesday. I mean, I'll send you the link on, right when as I'm getting into StreamYard, I'll get the link and I'll send it to you. And I have no problem scheduling that. If you want to contact me by email and you want to schedule ahead of time, I have no problem with that either. For Friday night, which I only do 2 times a month now, I did 4 in November, I think, and 2 in December, and we're working on the second one for January. But I also had the first anniversary. Exactly. Um, we're just trying to protect our channels. It's just what we're trying to do. I heard it from Daniel, and I passed the information on to Colleen, and we agreed. We're a team, so one of us comes up with an idea, the other one thinks about it, and we talk about it and decide if we want to do it that way or together, as the together part, and then we decide what we're going to do for our own channels, the separate part. So yeah, you do have to look. She was just lucky that she had looked, but that really shook her, even though it didn't show to her watchers, her viewers that night or that day. So yeah, we're just trying to protect ourselves, protect our channels, protect our friends. We say everybody is welcome on our channels and at Connecting with Crochet, which is our Facebook page, because that's the name that we finally came up with for the two of us. I would laugh until I peed my pants and would mock his Oh, Jane. So yeah, anyway. But because we say that everyone's welcome, we also have to be, careful about who we truly welcome. So, I mean, in that regard, in that instance, in that type of vein, okay? Aha. It's getting squishy. Oh, excuse me. Dinner. Hmm. So let's see. I haven't got anything done. That's, yep, that would happen. I understand that. It's almost midnight, so I think I better head to bed. Okay, Trish, thanks for coming, sweetie. I'm sorry if I'm being boring. Once a guy called and was playing with his ah, dogs and hubby are already there. Okay, good night. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. I'm gonna have to roust me a cat in about an hour. I think I know where she went. And if she's not there, then she's on the bed. Yes, sweet dreams. So let's see. What's another topic we can talk about? Thanks for a lovely live, Laura. Have a great night. Told my husband, is it a penis or a dead chicken rubber? And we mocked the guy until he left. Wow. I'll be listening and cleaning. I'm a late night cleaner, even though I'm 85% of the time alone. Okay. I do my reading and I'm going to get my workbook. I've got to do my workbook and I crochet. And I have some friends and Different far off places. Oh yes, I know you're here. I read it. I appreciate you staying with me. Um, have some friends in far off places, and I usually sometimes we'll do calls with them. But I think tonight at 1 o'clock we're going to be ending, and I'll take my pill and I'll go get ready for bed. And I might just turn out the light. We'll see, hopefully. We'll see. Um, so Monday and Friday, I don't always have uh, videos for. And since I don't do a live every Friday, I probably should stagger something if I put it on a Friday anyway. So that means that Monday and 2 Fridays, every Monday and 2 Fridays a month, I don't always have videos for. But I'm trying to increase uh, my output, so to speak, so that I've got something for every day or darn near every day. And that's what I'm working towards. I enjoy doing the Friday late night live. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep it up. So we'll see. You're eating some chocolate ice cream. I hope it tastes good, Lydia. My stomach is upset from what I had for dinner and I don't know why. So I tried to give it a little bit of snack. It didn't like that either. And I only have one ice cream bar left in the freezer that I can eat. And I sort of need to just eat it, not buy any more. But my ice cream bars are made out of coconut milk. So coconut cream, actually. I don't do regular milk anymore. The only thing I can still handle that's made from milk is cheese. And I'm still a mouse. I still like my cheese. Yes, the ice cream sounds good. Well, I had one of my keto cookies today. I like them. They're not too sweet. They're not too sweet. They're not too they don't taste like pea protein, and they're not too sweet. They're just about right. I love your cheese too. Yep, I do like cheese. And I have found some alternatives that I like too, but I usually always end up going back to the regular cheese. Midnight. So, um, no, I got to do that still though. Dang it. I don't know what happened to my other bag. I have a bag for crochet, big crochet hooks, a bag for little crochet hooks, and a bag for knitting supplies. The little pencil case carrier kind of thing. Okay. And I cannot find the one with the little crochet hooks, the small crochet hooks. I can't find it. It's got a unicorn on it too. And that's where my plastic needles are. I now have lost 2 plastic needles that came with my Centros. Hi, Tammy M. Thank you for coming. Welcome. And I can't figure out what I did with that thing. I just cannot figure out where it got to. I know I had it at one point, and I obviously moved it because I can't find it. It's not where I remember seeing it. I guess I'm just going to have to clean up my craft room because that's where everything is now. And I do mean everything. So, Tammy, hook and rod in hand. I like that. What are you working on? And what time is it in your neck of the woods? I think I figured out how to start my what what are you working on? What time is it in your neck of the woods? Kind of like that. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I have finally made it to 444. Yay! That's a new high. Now we just gotta keep it climbing. um, not working at any time. It's 1:03 a.m. That means you are on the East Coast somewhere, or the Eastern time zone anyway. Okay, well, thanks for answering my question, Tammy. I wanted to fill, because I'm a night person, so I wanted to fill what I saw as a possibility of a need for other late night owls like myself. So I decided that Friday night would be the night to try this. And I got such a great response. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. Well, welcome. I got such a great response the first couple times I did it that I was like, yep, this is what we're going to do. And then after doing it every Friday night for a month, I was like, I can't do it every Friday night because I almost I ran out of hours is what I did. So I'm like, I can't do it every Friday night. But yeah, I mean, I just, was trying to fill what I perceived as a possible need, and that was for other people like me on a Friday night to have somebody to watch or talk to, communicate with. Hi, Yarny Knots. Thank you for coming. Oh, excuse me. Darn it. The thing is, as soon as I get off, I'm going to go and I'm going to be wide awake. I don't. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, Yarny Knots, you're new to me anyway. So I don't know what your name is. But if you want us to just call you Yarny Knots, we can do that too. I'm Laura. There is an S after my name, but no apostrophe, but not capitalized because that's the way I wanted it. Laura's Yarn Talk. And if you go to my About page, you will find out what my last name is and why I did what I did. Hi, Joanne. Wendy. Oh, I like your name. Well, welcome, Wendy. It's great to have you here. And hopefully you will enjoy yourself and keep coming back. I am a bit on the Yanni side tonight, and I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry, everybody. I don't do it on purpose. I really don't. Oh, needed that. So, Wendy, are you working on anything right now? Granny in a Spiral Blanket by Secret Yarnery. Cool. I did a couple of, no, I guess I only did one spiral. And it was um, baby blanket. And Peppermint Stitches wants to know what yarn you're using. Oh, take the horn off. Make the hair stop blowing in the fan. Neon stripes and black. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Don't lay on the earbud. Thank you very much. The cat just came back. She's gonna sleep on the table, huh? She's gonna sleep on the table. That sounds gorgeous. Hi, Miss Venus. They can't see you, but if I do this, then they can see that the kitty's on the table. Oh, she just hissed at me if you didn't hear her. Oh, my silly kitty. Darn it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Sounds like it's going to be really pretty. Thank you. What are you working on? I'm working on a baby blanket, and I'm getting close to running out of this last skein, so we'll see how big it is. Probably before the end of the live here. And then I have to decide if I'm going to buy some more yarn to go with this, or if I'm just going to finish it like it is and call it a doll blanket or a cat blanket. It's going to be about 29 by 26 inches. You are up late. So you have a shotgun wedding on Prime on. Have shotgun wedding on Prime on. Jennifer Lopez and Josh Duhamel. Very good. Hello, you are up late. Oh, twice a month I do a late night, Friday night late night with Laura. I go from 11 to 1 Central Time. Thanks for coming, Racine. It's good to see you again. I saw you a couple of other times today. I'm working on another crocodile stitch owl bag. Very nice, Joanne. I started a mermaid tail for my daughter, and then I messed up on the trying to understand the pattern and how to make it work and how to when to do I messed up. So I need to back it down. But I think I started the thing in 2017, and I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I'll just take it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take it out and just not do it. Maybe I should look around and see if there's another one. Cause your crocodile stitch is what brought it up because it's crocodile stitch. It's gorgeous. And the colors she chose. But I'm just like, this isn't working. So that's why it's a whip in my pile. And I mean, I really did plan to someday get to pull it back out again and get it done. And now she's moved away, and that's been over a year ago. And I'm just like, well, I'm not sure that I want to do this. I'm up late here at my daughter's. Oh, okay. But it is beautiful. I just don't know if I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix it. I figured out at one point how far I needed to back out and then redo from that point, redo when I do the increases. And I don't know. I just don't know. Some things I really want to do, and then the pattern doesn't work or isn't explained as well as I thought, or was written for kids, but here's how to adapt it for adults. Oh, by the way, we messed up and you should have done this, you know, that many rows below where I'm at. It's like, okay. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I read through the whole thing. I know you're supposed to read through it, make sure you understand it before you get started. I still messed up. So I just don't know what I'm going to do with that thing. Maybe I could just skip the whole thing and use the rest of the yarn and make her a sweater on my Centro or something. I'm pretty sure she got rid of the other one already anyway. And Racine's back. So what you working on, Racine? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, everybody will be ready to go to sleep, right? I don't know what just happened, but this it pulled the stitch all wrong. All manners of wrong. All manner of wrong. Here we go. Pulled that stitch all manner of wrong. That was just weird. Okay, try this a little bit. Just a little bit tighter. Not too tight on that stitch. And then this one should be okay. Still pulling wrong. Oh well, it'll be fine. As long as I have another row or two to go over top of it. The yarn just went from really thin to really thick and it was sitting there wrong. A pair of crochet slippers. Very nice. Very good. I started this because I wanted to use the yarn that I was given for Christmas and because I wanted something that I could actually get finished and then realized too late that the four skeins was not going to make as big a blanket as I thought. And it's only a 5-way yarn, but still, I really thought it would come out bigger than it's going to. See, I'm almost out of yarn. A rather limp skein. I'll show how I will sew them up. You're fading. Okay, Yarny Knots. Thanks for coming, Wendy. I'm going to remember, I hope. Have a good night. I'll show how I will sew them up. Okay. You mean you make a video? Is that what you mean? Back. Okay. Okie dokie. I've got too much stuff open here. Let's close a couple of things. There, that'll help. I have lots of homespun yarn never used before. Okay. So the slippers, that's what I thought. Need help. I have lots of homespun yarn never used before. Okay. I like to make, what are some things I can make with that? I was just going to answer that. I made rectangles, I made rectangles, then I sewed them up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that's, but I mean, you never know. Let's see. My favorite thing to do with homespun, besides making, besides knitting prayer shawls, is to crochet octagon blankets, if I remember correctly. 8 sides. There might be, a hexagon is 6, octagon is 8. Maybe it was 10 sides. Anyway, I don't remember how many sides I actually had, but I just love doing it with that yarn. I made one so far. I'm going to make probably 2 more with all the homespun that I have. I've collected some more and found some that I hadn't gotten finished or hadn't used up or whatever. So I've got it all in a basket together. Of course, I did. Where's my shawl? Okay, this one I knit. And this one's a triangle shawl that I knit. Didn't realize which direction it was. Let's see. I think I used an L, which is an 8mm. Mine is anyway. But you could still go a little bit bigger, which would be, my N is a 9. Could go with that one. I have even bigger ones somewhere. I have at least 2 bigger ones. I think I used the L8 when I did it, because this would be the only one I would have had at that time, because that was 2019, I think. What else? Say scarves. You can use the homespun for scarves. You can use it for hats, for that matter. Oh, that was a knit. That was another knit shawl. Come on. I know there was one other thing I did with homespun. Oh, I did start to make it was a knit little, well, it wasn't little, but it was a knit jacket, sweater jacket. And I never got it finished and I don't think I'm going to finish it. Um, and there's another blanket. I think it might have been Expression Fiber Arts used something similar to a homespun to make a blanket. You can do both, okay. Well, I did lots of knit shawls. Some of them were knit every stitch. Some of them were not. Um, the one I'm thinking of, what I did in brown, many shades of brown. It kind of ebbed and flowed. It was really pretty, but brown's not my favorite color. Uh, I gave that one away last year for Christmas. Christmas of 21, that is. But that one was knit and purl material up inside, and then the edges were what, 2 or 3 stitches on either side, and then the ends were probably the garter stitch. But I made a lot of shawls with my homespun yarn. And I can't think of anything else that I've seen or done anyway. I started to do a scarf for a friend because the colors that I got were her colors. But I had the hardest time with the charcoal gray because it was just so dark. And I had to quit. I just could not make a scarf with that color. I don't know what my problem was, but I had a hard time with that one. And yet I have a bunch of black. I can do both, but if stressed out, I do better on crocheting and make beautiful projects that come out. Yeah, I understand. I do understand. Getting to the end of my yarn. Cat's sleeping on my jeans that I need to repair. I could fall asleep knitting, as long as it's easy anyway, and keep going in my sleep. I can't say that about crocheting, but I knit so much for 10 years that I could sit there and I'd fall asleep and my hands could still keep going and my stitches were still just fine. Can't do that with my crochet, but it was interesting. People would look over and they'd be like, "Oh no, she's awake. She's still knitting." And I was it was interesting. So what happened here? Okay, find the other half of that and make it work. Make it had a little extra. I got a bunch of ivory yarn for Christmas, and it was not quite what I had asked for, but that's okay. Man, I've got to figure out what to do with it now. It's the Simply Soft. Okay, Tammy, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Come back again. Oh, it's the soft and shiny. It's the loops and threads version of the Simply Soft. And it is fresh cream fresh. And I was looking for a thinner, almost a 1 or 2 weight to use with the burgundy that I've got right here. You can't see it, but it's right there. So I was looking for that thinner size to go with that. Okay, I have a question, whoever knitting on knitting needles. How do you keep your needles in not being used? Oh, that would be these little guys. Go on the end of the needle. Let me find a needle here quickly. Here we go. So this one's a little thin, but that's all right. So I've got my needle. All my stitches are on here, right? So I put this on the end. And then it stays put. This one's probably a little too small. Yeah, it's a 6. And then your stitches don't fall off. So you could buy some of these little guys. Now the ones I have are clover. I prefer those, but there's different kinds and styles and sizes. Some people use, I think they're called gum erasers, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. It's got to be a soft enough eraser that you can put it on the tip of your knitting needle. Ah. Oh, I'm going to put this one away. I'll have to fix that later. Now I have a mess. Store mine in a flower vase, the ones without projects. Okay, I guess maybe I misunderstood. I have a friend who keeps hers in a can. Um, I have a knitting bag that's got all the little side pockets. That's where my knitting needles go when they're not in use, when they have no uh, uh, stitches on them. Um, my mom made a knitting needle case out of blue jeans. I'm off to bed. Dream sweet, everyone. Good night, Joanne. Thanks for coming, which I now have. She decided to devote her time to quilting. This is something she'd always wanted to do anyway. And I did too for a while. I need to get that done. I think that's more important to get that finished than the mermaid tail. And excuse me. I got lost there for a second. I was thinking about something, but I don't remember. I'm almost done with this yarn. Oh, excuse me. Well, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Stay put. Um, well, I can't think of what I was saying. So earlier today we were talking about my unicorn horn, and I said, we know they've got a unicorn yarn, and I pulled down this big giant thing of Lion Brand ice cream big scoop, which is 10 ounces of a 3-weight, 100% acrylic, and this is unicorn. That's the color. And if you look at it, it is purple, pink, and green. It's not a true teal like I would have liked, but it's still close enough. Purple, pink, and green. My 3 favorite colors. Well, teal is my favorite green, but purple's my favorite color, pink is second, and teal is third. So yeah, I have 2 of these. I was gonna make a baby blanket with it, and I probably still will, but I don't know. I don't have any new unicorns in here. Oh, except for that guy. And this one, this is a new unicorn. It's a squishy. No, a stress toy. Squish! Squish! It's a squishy. And it's a Pegasus. It's got wings. And then I got this key ring. And it's a little plastic bubble, and inside of it is purple stars. And they're just sparkle in the light, so pretty. Oh, excuse me. I'm still burping dinner. My stomach didn't like something about dinner tonight. I'm almost done. My skein is getting smaller, smaller. And then I can say that I used the yarn and got something done. Ho hum, ho hum. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, she's stretching. The kitty's tired. She wants mama's lap so she can get her good nap in. And usually I let her have at least about a 20-minute nap while I'm waiting for my pills to help me feel sleepy. And I read usually while I'm waiting for those to kick in and her to get a good little nap in before I have to kick her out of my lap so I can climb under the covers. I mean, my legs are under the covers, but for the rest of me to climb under the covers, right? I'm almost done. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to start another baby blanket. But I think I'm going to have to get something else finished first. Like that little scarf that I need to finish, or the baby jacket, or my what's that other thing? A what? No, this isn't yours yet. I have to finish it first and decide if I'm going to give it to you or not. Oh, my granny square cocoon. I want to try and get that finished. No, it's my string. Oh, I know. See, I told you she wants to go to bed. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, kitty. It's almost time. Hi, sweetie. Hi, pretty girl. Pretty kitty. Pretty girl. Okay, yes, my little kitten. I know. Go on. Do I need to hiss at you again? Go on. I'm almost done. I know what you want. It's almost time. It's almost time. Go over there where you got your igloo. You could go sleep in your igloo for a few minutes. I know. Silly cat. Silly cat. Think something are for kids, not rabbits. Yeah. It's almost time. It's almost time, Venus. We'll go to bed soon. We'll go in the bedroom soon. She's just ready for her nap. Her first little nap of the night. And then she sleeps down at my feet, or next to my feet, I should say, because she doesn't like me kicking at her. Then she sleeps at my feet after I have to scrunch down under the covers. And then she gets off the bed and goes and eats food. And then she gets back up on the bed. And then she gets off and goes, does her cat things during the night. Don't you, Venus? You don't just sleep. We must all be getting tired. I'm forgetting to talk, and I haven't gotten a chat message in 9 minutes. So I think we're all getting tired. Oh, the table's there. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Um, I have seen some really cool um, Centro and Addy, but I've mostly been seeing Centros lately. Tutorials. Well, actually, they're not even really tutorials. Just, hey, this is what I did, and here I am doing this, and here I am doing that, and here's the final product. And a lot of them are being done on the Centros. And since I had my 48 that I got for Christmas last year, I got the 22 for Christmas. Excuse me, Christmas of 21, Christmas of 22. Um, I wanted to come up with something to do with them, and found this gal I truly enjoy who crochets and knits on a Centro. So if you're interested in that, or you want to see what can be done, I am putting Centro videos out on Wednesdays so that uh, I'll have a project over a few weeks, and you'll get to see the finished project. Because I like the look of knit, and it takes less yarn. I like that it takes less yarn to knit than it does to crochet. I love crochet. That is of my choice of the two, knitting or crochet. Crochet is my favorite, but I like the look of knit, and it does take less yarn. So I want to use my Centro, and create things, particularly clothes, something I can wear. Um, I know a lot of people do a lot of different things, just like we do with knitting needles and crochet hooks. I'm not into the amigurumis. They're cool, but I'm not into them. I got it to make scarves and hats to donate. And I've already found through this other gal that I found that there's so much more, plus other people that I've been watching and following. There's so much more that I can do, and so I decided it was time to start doing that. So that's where my new series is coming from. That so that's going to be on Wednesdays, and I don't have a set time because it just sort of depends on when I have appointments or if I have appointments. And right now I'm in physical therapy for my foot and balance and the neuropathy. We're hoping that we can help all three of those in 6 weeks. My balance is already getting much better, but then that happened when my ears cleared up too. So I kind of think that between what happened last spring that threw off my balance for almost 2 months, and then this cold illness, whatever it was that I had and just that I got in December, that my ears filled up with fluid. I think between those two things, my balance has been off for more than had been off for more than 6 months. So it's a good thing, and I'm able to use my foot and ankle a little bit better for the most part than I could even a week ago. So she's my physical therapist is definitely helping me out. Headed to bed, shotgun wedding was pretty good. Oh, good, good. Glad to hear that. And so I've got that I'm working on as well. And of course, I've got probably at least a good 2 years or more worth of magazines. And that is saying that I do one a week from last June when I started on. I should have easily, because I'm still in the first row of magazines in the box of all the work baskets. I'm still in the first row. I still have another whole row on the other side of the box to get through after the first row, and I'm not even through the first row yet. Plus, I have another box, and I'm not sure exactly what the magazines are in that one. I'm pretty sure there's some knit in there though, because she did like to knit. She knew how to do both, knit and crochet. She knew how to sew. She's still alive. Uh, um, Bren Michelle. I forgot your name. It was escaping me. So okay, you know what? It is 5 minutes of one, and I've been yawning my head off for a while. And I think if I get up and move around, maybe I'll wake up. I think I'll just take the pills and let the cat sit in my lap and read my book and head head for sleepy land. So I want to thank you all for coming. It was great to see so many people out on a Friday night watching me blabber about whatever came to mind or whatever I was asked about. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for those of you who do watch the replay. And thumbs up whether you're going in or out. Please, very much appreciate that. Everybody have a good night and a good weekend. And of course, Connecting with Crochet will be Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. Okay? Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for being here with me. Bye bye. Love, love. Be safe. Hey, I'm trying to click the buttons and talk at the